Good morning, good morning, good morning, you wonderful humans. We're back at it again with I don't know, an exercise adaptation for that saying. There's no white vans here. But good morning. Thank you for joining us again. This is CCHS back at it. I'm going to try something new today, where as I give my spiel, we do our warm-up together. All right. Captions are in the chat. They're over to the side. They're not over today, so we get more of my big, beautiful face. All right, I'll start the time and I'll give the spiel as we get started with the exercise. Thank you for joining us as always. So the exercise, do as I do. If my legs are opening, go ahead. Basically, we're getting a warm up a little separate from a routine this morning. All right, I think you know what's going on with it. So open the hips, close the gates, and for the spiel. So good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Seth Spicer. This is Connected Community Health Support's live virtual exercise stream for weight loss. We do this with Jacob Carroll and Adam Fox at 11:30 a.m., 5:30 p.m., and of course, with yours truly at 7:30 and 8 a.m. Eastern Time. We restream them pretty much all day, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, on the Twitch platform, or you can find our videos at Connected CHS on YouTube, Twitch, or Connected Community Health Support on Facebook. All right. Open books, follow the hand, look towards the back wall, bring it forward, breathe through. Both sides, about 7 each side. We're here to make health and fitness accessible. If you're apprehensive to begin an exercise program, maybe you're a beginner, maybe you're not a beginner and you just don't want to pay for a gym, but still want your health benefits. Maybe you don't have the time to leave the home. Then for all of you, you've come to the right place. We want to make health an easy part of the day and a somewhat enjoyable experience to get your exercise in. All right, shoulder circles. It's adjustable. Make sure you talk to your physician before beginning any exercise session. However, this is adjustable, and we've gone through great pains, great thought to make sure that this is an appropriate sequence so that anybody can join and get an exercise in safely and effectively. Other direction, arm circles forward. This is our deload week, but it will get harder next week, which is good. It should still be aerobic, though, for ideal fat burn and health. This week, we're doing a special edition. If you want to do a couple cactuses, you may, but then move on to the next circles while I finish up this last bit. We're doing a special edition where we're supporting One Love Foundation and their Yards for Yeardley movement. Basically, what that is One Love supports spreading education about what healthy relationships are and about relationship violence. 10 signs of a healthy relationship, 10 signs of an unhealthy relationship. And the movement is #MoveForLove. We're getting people out to move, taking videos of themselves or just posting about #MoveForLove. Keep doing those neck circles. Move for love. Sharing the message. You can share this video with the link we posted in the description below and say #MoveForLove. Support Yards for Yearly. Support spreading information about relationship violence. All right. There's a better, more articulate version of everything I just said in the description below. Please check it out. If you reach out to us at connectedchs30@gmail.com and say that you've moved for love, you biked, walked, ran, swim, or even did this exercise with us, we will reach out to you, give you a shout out during the exercise session saying, great job. We appreciate it. All right. So without further ado, we'll get started with our exercise program for the day. 3 rounds, 8 exercises, 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. Let's hop to it. First exercise choice are either floor touches or a glute bridge. We love it. Floor touches are standing, touching the floor. Glute bridges are on your butt. I'll start with the glute bridges in 3, 2, 1. Ready, begin. Do whichever one floats your boat. If you like floor touches and they feel better that way, do floor touches, whichever feels best for you, because exercise should feel good, should be enjoyable. This is round 2 for me on the day. Session number 2 I'm glad you can make it at 8 o'clock. And time. Woo. Tell your friends Health and Fitness should be accessible. Bring them on. It's completely free. We'll be here. Just have them try one session. It's like taking the dog home. If they don't like it, they can return it. They never return it. You'll be here forever. Snow angels can be prone on your belly like this, as if you're making a snow angel in the snow. Or if you prefer the bent over position, I'll demonstrate that one. In 3, 2, 1, begin with the snow angels. It's like you're waiting for help. It's like you're lost on an island. There's a cruise ship, and you're like, hey, please. Keep it moving. Halfway. Again, this is designed to be in your fat max. 50%, 75% of your heart rate max. 3, 2, 1, and time. And of course, take your heart rate for 15 seconds. Multiply it by 4, and that's your heart rate. Your heart rate max should be 220 minus your age. And then, of course, you can figure out the percent from those two numbers. Cool. Now you know. Never talked about that before on here. Next up, we have our lateral raises, our flappy birds, the one that rings praises for all of the herds. Starting in 3, 2, 1, begin. This 30 on, 30 off deload week has certainly been a deload week for me. I'm feeling good. I was feeling kind of tired, probably because I was doing 2 sessions, which was a little bit of overkill, but the show must go on. And this deload week has been good for me mentally and physically. Keep it going. It's like you're at a concert and you're saying, let's go. It's really what we're all preparing for is infinity. 3, 2, 1, and time. Next up, we have a reach to our opposite toe. If you were standing, stay standing. If you were kneeling, stand up. What you're going to be doing, taking your right hand, reaching it down to your left toe, and alternate sides. That's it. All right. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Reach to the opposite toe. Now, if this feels a little too easy for you, if you want something a little bit different, you can kick the leg out and touch the toe. We'll see how that feels. Similar movement pattern, just changing our relationship, our angle to gravity a little bit, whichever makes you happy. Keep it moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Next up, we have our squats. Recruiting the most muscle mass of pretty much any exercise we do. The more muscle mass you recruit, the more calories you burn, the more your heart rate elevates. The good stuff. All right. Squats, go to any depth you feel comfortable with. Again, if it hurts, don't do that. Don't go as deep, or maybe sit out that exercise or find a variation that works for you. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Squatting down, standing up. Quarter squat is here. Half squat, 45 degrees. Full squat, you come down and your knees are parallel. Your thighs are parallel with the floor. Your chest and arm here is parallel with your shins. All right, keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Next up, we have our push-ups. Push-ups can be on the wall. Wally. Can be from a couch corner. Couch-o. Or you can find the floor if you like it. I'll do the floor for the first set of 30 seconds. We're all in this together. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Up and begin. Push-ups for 30 seconds. This is the first round through. Now, eventually, the exercise sessions go for 45 minutes. As the program progresses, they go for an hour. I'm going to my knees because ideally, we're building up our aerobic capacity And the longer we exercise, time, the healthier we become. The CDC says you need about 400, well, actually research itself says this, you need about 400 minutes of exercise a week to lose weight without dietary restriction. That's a lot of minutes, but really, if you get out and you make it a hobby, it's not as bad as it seems. It can be pretty relaxing. Eyes wide and T's. Bend over position, starting with knees in 3, 2, 1. Begin. Forward. 45. And T out. Oh, there we go. And to the side. All right. I, Y, and T. Keep it going. I, and T. 3, 2, 1, and time. Whew. Last exercise is an inchworm. We're going to be touching our hands to the floor, moving them out, and then we're walking back in just like that. All right. Thank you for joining. Starting with the inchworm. This is the last exercise, exercise number 8 of our 3 rounds. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Inchworms with me in 3, 2, 1, begin. Hands to the floor, walk it out. If you only want to go halfway instead of all the way out, that's just fine. Absolutely fine. If you want to bring your hands to the ground and put weight onto your hands and then come back, that will work your core also if the other exercises are not in your favor. All right. 3, 2, 1, and time. Back to the top. You have your choice. Would you like to do glute bridges? Would you like to do floor touches? I'm doing glute bridges for this set. All right. This is exercise set number 2, right? Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Up to the sky. Now, again, the reason exercise should be enjoyable is that way it's sustainable. 3, 2, 1, and time. And also, if you want to bring a friend, it's important to get your social, environmental factors in order with your goals. If not, you might live a pretty frustrating life. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it. But the more your friends and family and environment represent who you want to be, the goals that you'd like to achieve, there will be less resistance. There will be less discrepancy between who you are and where you would like to be. All right. Social environmental note for the day. Snow angels, starting in 3, 2, 1, begin. Join with me. Snow angels. Like you're waiting for help. This is going to work your posterior delts, your upper trap a little bit, your rhomboids, and maybe even the lats. A lot of big back muscles back there. Keep it moving. Wait for help. 3, 2, 1, and time. Next up, we have lateral raises. I'll go through a little more about which muscles we're working. These are going to be our lateral delts. By now, this is week 4. You probably have some absolutely chiseled lateral delts if you're just joining the program. Maybe you don't yet, but that's okay. It'll be great for vaccine round number 2 for this fella. Well, I won't feel a thing this weekend. 3, 2, 1, begin. In fact, I haven't even thought about this. The needle might not even go in. Oh man, I might have to dial this back a little bit, guys. I'm sorry. I've been doing this too much. It's against my better interest. I'll have to bring in the gremlin from the back. She ran through right before this. You missed it, so I think she's actually forward now, but maybe we can get a guest appearance from the gremlin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Stand up if you aren't already standing. We're going to do our reach to the opposite toe. Again, this is cardio-ish. I hate the term cardio. It's short for cardiorespiratory, and any exercise pretty much works your cardiorespiratory system, unless it's like a single 5-second bout of something. But anyway, long story short, bioenergetics don't matter right now. Going on to our reach to the opposite toe. Ready, begin. Here we are. I personally think the energy pathways in the body, how your body takes one little molecule of glucose, that is sugar or a carbohydrate, and uses it for energy is absolutely bonkers. 6 little carbon units inside a carb. Their bonds between each other are broken, and that energy is somehow utilized for life. What? Anyway, next up, time on that one. We have our squats. Time flies when you're talking about bioenergetics. Next up, we have squats, and we're going to go to whatever depth you like. No deeper, no less. Okay? Again, I can see the chats from here. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to throw them into the chat, and I'll respond to them live. 3, 2, 1, begin. Here we go. There is a little bit of a lag, though, as a forewarning. Whatever depth you prefer with the squats, you don't have to go to full depth. Maybe it bothers your knees. Keep it moving. Push-ups after this. Maybe we can look forward to that one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Push-ups. Find the wall. I'm going to use the wall this time just to show that it is still a solid workout. Maybe you need the couch. Find that position. Quick note about nutrition. In terms of protein requirements, that's what a lot of people care about because protein is used to synthesize muscle, and we like to keep our muscle mass because muscle burns calories. You need 1.2 to 1.8 grams of protein, as you see in the nutrition label. Push-ups, ready, set, begin. Go to the push-ups. 1.2 to 1.8 grams of protein per kilogram of body mass. Once we're done with the push-ups, I'll say more about that. Keep it going. 10 seconds. And time. Fantastic. So basically 1.2 to 1.8 grams per kilogram of body mass. A kilogram is 2.2 pounds. So really it's, what does that break down to? 0.6 to 0.8 grams per pound. I'm a 200-pound fellow. I need between 150 and 200 grams of protein per day to maintain my muscle mass. That's what I recommend for myself. You can do the math on yourself, though, to make sure you're getting the right amount of protein. Eyes, Y's, and T's. Ready, begin. Here, here, and here. Why is that my left arm doesn't go by enough? Y and T, I's, Y's, and T's. Keep it going. I hope I didn't just point out an imbalance that I need to work on. I'm perfect. Don't worry about that. 3, 2, 1, and time. And then our inchworms. Inchworms, inchworms. Again, if you just want to do a weight shift, you may. If you want to walk it out, you may. All right. In general, for calorie requirements, we burn about 12 calories per pound of body mass per day. All right. So I'm 200 pounds times 12. That's 2,400 calories. Basal metabolic rate. Ready, set, inchworms. Which means if I want to break even on the day for calories before exercise, I should burn about 2,400 calories. If I'm trying to put on muscle mass or mass in general, I'll eat a little over that. If I'm trying to lose weight, lose mass, I'll eat a little bit below that. 3, 2, 1, and time with that exercise. Fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic. Back to the top with our floor touches or glute bridges. This is our last time through, and then I have to scoop my butt off to calculus class this morning, Calc A, finishing up my master's with some undergrad classes for funsies. I'm going to go with floor touches. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Touch the floor, stand up. Should be able to squeeze the glutes at the bottom and feel it in your butt. Feel it in your butt cheeks. If you want to go a little wider, go in between the legs, a little narrower, reach outside the legs, whatever feels best for you. And 3, 2, 1, and time. Last set of snow angels. I'm going to do them in the bent over position again, but if you prefer them on the floor, it's a little harder on the floor if you want that variation. All right. Starting in 10, 9, I have the bent over position this time. That way I can keep my loud mouth running. Ready? Begin. Here we are. About the calorie thing. If you're in a 500 calorie deficit, that's 500 calories below however many calories you burn in a day. If you're 500 calories below that per day, that's about a pound of fat mass you're going to burn per week, to lose per week. That's before exercise, all right? Exercise will help you retain that muscle mass throughout your program and time. Exercise also curbs a lot of the nutritional issues a lot of us might have. If you have a lot of cravings, those are directly related to hormones, ghrelin, leptin, PPY. Exercise helps get those in order, all right? Helps balance them out so you have less cravings. Ooh, useful. All right. Reach to the opposite. Oh, no, I can't forget the lateral raises. Ready, set, begin. Oh, that was a close one. Oh, man. You can't forget the lateral raises. All right. If you're still with me, thank you very much for joining. These are Flappy Birds, and this is free virtual exercise training. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'll stay till the cows come home at 7:30 a.m., 5:30 p.m., and 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Go ahead and stand up if you aren't already standing from the Flappy Birds. We're going to reach to the opposite toe in a few seconds. All right. We restream on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday on Twitch and some other random platforms for most of the day if you ever want to follow along with the video another time. Or our videos are at Connected CHS on YouTube and Twitch, or Connected Community Health Support on our Facebook page. All right. Thank you for joining. Reach to the opposite toe. Ready, begin. Now, although exercise is good for absolutely everybody, these workouts are designed so that you can specifically lose fat, no matter how much extra fat mass you might have in your body. This program is designed for you to be able to enjoy an exercise session and start to work towards your health goals, whatever those may be. 3, 2, 1, and time. Time for Squat Nation. It's my personal favorite nation in the UN. They're located in the Eastern Bloc country of Europe. You can look them up after this. Squat Nation. SKUAT. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin. Squat away, folks. Maybe you want to grab your 100-pound sandbag, as I have just done. No, it's not a pillow. Shut up. It's really heavy, I promise, as you can tell. I'm just really strong, and that's why I'm moving it with ease. Maybe you have a cat that weighs about the same amount. I've seen them before. They were attack cats. Terrifying. Weigh 200 pounds. Thought it was a lion, but it was gray and had whiskers. And time. Broke my couch. Last round of push-ups. Let's make this a hard one together, shall we? I've got my sweat on, and it's a deload week. Peppering you with the fun facts today. 3. Oh, wow, we have 10 seconds left. I'm sorry. Find your positions. If you want to use the wall, you may. If you want to use the couch, find Coucho. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Now that I'm done getting ahead of myself. Last set. Finish on a high note. After this, it's just I's, Y's, and T's and inchworms. 10 seconds left. Keep working. I will get gains. I will go all the way up. In time. Good work. Next up, we have our I's, Y's, and T's from the bent over positions, if you please. Still hold the conversation. Fat Max. All right. I've got some oatmeal on the line for after this. Oatmeal is not super protein dense, but I'll probably have to take a protein shake to school. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Begin. I, Y's, and T's. Haha. I's, Y's, and T's. Perks of being on camera. I can see how far my arms go. Maybe you've got a mirror. They'll do just the same for you. And 3, 2, 1, and time. Note, you don't have to be on camera at all for this. In fact, no one has to know that you're doing this exercise, except for you and hopefully your accountability partner. That's what's great about this. No stigma, no judgment, only an exercise for you in the comfort of your own home. Inchworms, last exercise, and then I'm getting out of here. 3, 2, 1, begin. Walk it forward, small steps, and back. Wait forward if you don't want to go all the way, and back. Wait forward, and rock the hips back. Halfway, pull the hips back. Walk it forward. Small steps, and walk it back. One more, walk it out. Hold it, walk it back. And time. Ladies and gents, that is a wrap for the day. Great work. Shake it out. Hug yourself. Get your breathing under control. Fantastic. All right, and that's another day. We're always available. Keep on cooling down. Get your breathing under control. I prefer a nose breath. Get yourself a protein-dense meal, nutrient-dense meal too. It's going to make you feel good and full for the remainder of the day. As always, thank you so much for joining. Hopefully, I will see you all on Friday, or if you're watching this in the replay, I hope you've had a great workout on your Thursday, or after this, because I'm going to stream them following this. Have a wonderful day. Email us at connectedchs30@gmail.com saying either, hey, I did this workout or did my own, and I would love for you to shout me out live, or just reach out to us with any feedback, comments, concerns. Hope you all have a wonderful day, you wonderful humans. See you Friday.